Rome wasn't built in a day, but I wasn't on that particular job. One of my favorite coffee mugs. You guys may be looking for a roofing contractor in 2025, and so I want to share with you a few things that are really important that you need to look out for when choosing that roofing contractor. Number one, you want to make sure that they're local. Make sure that you're going with a local roofing company, because if you, God forbid, you have a leak or a warranty issue, a year down the road or 2 years down the road, you want to be able to call your roofer and then have them come out and take a look at it and help you through that process. If they've come in from Florida or Colorado or Arkansas or wherever it may be, it's going to be really hard to get them to come back out there. And it's very easy for a roofing contractor to get a local phone number real quick, or print out some temporary business cards, or stick a magnet, on the side of their car. So just make sure that your roofing contractor is local. Number two, make sure that your roofer is insured. It's really important that you check insurance and make sure it's also not expired. Believe it or not, in the state of Texas, it's not required for a contractor to carry insurance. Now, it is required in most cities to have insurance in order to pull a permit. So if your roofing contractor doesn't have insurance, they're probably not pulling a permit for your house, and that's going to be a problem. But yeah, believe it or not, insurance is not required in Texas for a roofing contractor or general contractor, but it's really important they have it, and you ask for a copy and you make sure that it's not expired. The second part to the insurance is a lot of contractors, they have insurance, but actually they're not properly insured. And what that means is they probably logged in to the insurance, they told them, just the basic answers to what they needed to do to get insurance, and they're not actually covered for roofing. They may be covered for something else. And so making sure they have the correct insurance if something were to ever happen is really important. Transparent. Make sure that when you choose a roofing contractor and they tell you that you have damage, they show you pictures. Have them show you pictures of the damage on your roof. It doesn't take more than a few minutes for your contractor to go up there, take photos of what it looks for, come down, and then actually go and explain to you what hail bruises are, what mechanical damage looks like, what wind damage looks like. Have a proper roofing assessment done, and then have your roofing contractor explain what that is. So many times we've heard that the roofer comes by, tells you to put in a claim, and you have no pictures. Your roof may not even be damaged. And also make sure it's your house. We've heard stories where they've shown homeowners pictures of hail damage. You're like, wait, that's not my roof. So pay attention to the pictures and also make sure it's your house. Number three, Xactimate Trade. Xactimate is the universal pricing software that insurance company uses. It's what we type in your measurements and actually figure out the price of the material in the roof. And believe it or not, the software program changes on a week-to-week basis based on market volatility, oil prices, because the asphalt and the shingles, all that. And so you may get an estimate in February, but if you don't put your roof on until June or July, pricing may have changed and we'll have to get an update with Xactimate. So it's really important that your roofing contractor can also communicate with the insurance company in the same language, because it ensures that it's a much more thorough job put together, much more thorough estimate, and they're not just writing you a scratch piece of paper with like, yep, we'll replace your roof for 13 grand. You want to make sure that you do it per the insurance estimate, so that when the final invoice is sent to insurance can update their system showing that you got your roof replaced, your gutters replaced, because next time you have a claim, they're going to look back at your previous claim and see what was invoiced. Too many times we've come across homeowners where the previous roofing contractor didn't send in a final invoice, and because they didn't send in the final invoice, the roof was never updated, they never showed they replaced gutters, etc., making it more difficult and adding more hoops to jump through during the current claim. So really important that they use Xactimate, and also you get your paperwork from your previous roofer. Number four, reviews. You want to make sure you look up the company's reviews. You want to make sure that you check out their Google, Yelp, BBB, Facebook. Look at all of their reviews. And they may not have 5 stars, okay? But if they've got 4.5 or 4 stars, they're probably a decent company. If they have negative or bad reviews, look, at the end of the day, we all know we can't please everybody. Some people you just can't please no matter how hard you try. Their expectations are extremely high. We aim to exceed expectations on every claim, but what I'd like and implore you guys to do is look at how the company responds to those reviews. So there's a negative review. Okay, well, did they take care of the problem? Did they fix it? Because look, mistakes happen, right? Nobody's perfect. But if there is a mistake that's made and it's on the contractor's part, did they own it? Did they take care of it? So that's really important. Is they may have some bad reviews, but look, you can't please everyone. How did they respond to it? That's really important. But check the reviews and make sure they have a lot of them. Make sure it's not just 5 reviews or 10 reviews. I would say a good roofing contractor should have more than 40 reviews. Now, 40 reviews doesn't mean 40 jobs. Usually contractors complete hundreds of jobs just to get 40 reviews. It's very hard, for us to, do a quality job and then have someone leave a review. So if we do a job for you, leave us a review, please. Referrals. Very important that you go ahead and get referrals. It's really easy for your roofing contractor to give you at least 3 people locally nearby that have done roofs in the area. By calling those customers or texting or emailing and just say, hey, just want to know how your experience was, with this person, that'll give you some peace of mind on your next project. Also, if you're looking at shingle colors or you want to drive by and see those houses, they should be able to give you a list of addresses that you can drive by and take a look at those jobs, take a look at those homes and see what they look like. But definitely go ahead and ask for referrals. It's really easy to do. Your contractor should be able to provide them. That will also eliminate people who aren't local. So roofing contractors are not local. It's going to be very hard for them to get you local referrals. So another way to kind of weed out your storm chasers and make sure you're still staying with someone that's local. And last but not least, ask your contractor about materials. What materials are you going to be using on my roof? A lot of homeowners just don't even think about this. They just think, I need a new roof, and then they get a new roof. But quality is paramount. Quality is important, okay? Are they going to be going back with felt underlayment or synthetic underlayment? Are they going to be going back with a cheap shingle or a quality shingle that's got good reviews and good manufacturer response when it comes to warranties, okay? Not all shingle manufacturers do a very good job if there's ever a warranty issue. So you want to make sure that the shingles you go with have a good manufacturer that backs their warranties. So you want to ask those questions to ensure that you're getting quality materials. Everything's going to be replaced. You don't have a Frankenstein roof. But outside of those things, if you focus on asking your roofing contractor those questions, you'll be able to stay away from storm chasers, stay with someone who's local, and make sure you get quality materials on your next install. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.